Hey guys, I'm Daisho back with some more scrolls, and today we're going to play a quick match. I've played a bit since the tutorial, so I sort of know what I'm doing, not completely for sure, and if you have played this game before, feel free to leave a comment trying to give me any instructions, but I think the next video I'm going to do is going to be trials, and I don't know how many of them I'm going to do. But we're probably going to start doing this. It'll give me some reward. Giving me this money would be pretty sweet because I could really use it. That's one of the things that I wanted to talk about. This money, you get about 70 to 100 per win, I think, and then you can use them. The store, you can either buy a random scroll, which is just basically one card for 100 gold, so you can sort of buy one per game, and you can buy like these are the three colors: growth, energy, and order, and each is 175. Or you can buy a scroll pack, which I'm not sure, but it might be 10, and that's 1,000. And you can also pay real money, but I feel like you'd be paying a ton of money if you wanted to actually buy a significant amount of cards. So we're gonna go with medium, since I have actually been able to win a couple of games on medium, so hopefully that'll be the case here. We're starting off here. My opponent played first, so I don't think I'm going to use him anytime soon. I almost always just use these for resources, so then I'm going to pass a turn. My next turn I'm probably going to play Sister of the Fox, maybe, because yeah, alright, so I'm going to have to sacrifice something. I'll just sacrifice this eye, and then I'm going to play the sister, and I'm going to play it in the front since I don't really care about it. You want the stuff that's like important to you to be put in the back, and I'm not sure if you want to just throw your creatures in the front, but that's what I'm going to be doing here. So rallying is actually one of the best cards here. I'll bring it up. Ooh, okay. That's pretty neat. Anyway, I figured out how to bring up cards, so all units you control have their countdown decreased by 2. This basically allows all your creatures to attack, since you can't really attack every turn, and that basically allows you to attack every turn. So this turn I have a couple of choices. I could either play Frostbeard, which is a really interesting card. It's got 6 attack, but it's only got 1 health, and it can only attack once every 3 turns. But whenever it dies, or it's killed in battle, they can kill it with a removal spell, and then it doesn't get this effect. But all of my units get +1 until the end of turn, so it's a really, really strong card. I guess I should just bring up all the cards. Alright, so this Vitality Well, it basically says whenever its countdown becomes 0, so this happens once a turn, all my units are healed by 1. It has haste, so whenever I play it, all my units get healed by 1, and it's also a 0/3 wall, so that's pretty good. Champion's Ring is basically an aura. I can just put it on a creature, and that creature will get +2 attack. Mangy Wolf is a really interesting card. So when it enters, or whenever it deals damage, it's healed by 1, and other wolf creatures get their countdown decreased by 1 when it enters into the battlefield. So it basically allows my wolf creatures to attack the turn that this thing comes out most of the time. And then this card I've already played, but when it enters the battlefield, draw 1 card. So it's basically Elvish Visionary. Alright, so now I need to decide what I want to do. I think I'm going to play Frostbeard. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to move this over, since I don't really want to be attacking that wall. My opponent just played a structure that this Sister of the Fox can't do anything to. I need to sacrifice a card. I think it's going to be this well. I don't really need it right now. And I'm going to play Frostbeard. And then in a couple of turns, he'll be able to attack. If my opponent has a removal spell, that's really good for him. There's a couple of them. Okay, so now he's moving his walls over. So I probably should have gone more towards the middle, because then I would actually be able to do anything. But this wall, it heals 1 point of health whenever it takes damage. So we're gonna move both of these guys over. You can only move 1 square per turn. And now I'm going to. I really want to get this thing out. Here, I'll show you what it does. When it enters, increase growth by 1, so that's basically mana, and when it leaves, decrease growth by 1. So it's sort of like a Llanowar Elves, but it can still attack the turn that you use its ability. So I do have a couple of options here. I'm probably just going to start off by playing this Sister of the Fox over here, and then I get to draw another card. So this Kinfolk Jarl is pretty good. Relentless, for each creature adjacent, it gains +1 attack. I'm not really sure if I want to keep it though, because it's a long way off. But I suppose that I will for now, since I do have this ramp spell. And then I'm just going to sacrifice this for mana, since I want to get to 7 to play this thing. So that's going to be it. I'm going to do 1 damage to that thing with my Sister of the Fox, but it's not going to do anything because he just gets the health right back. Okay, so my opponent didn't really do anything on his turn, which is good for me. Rallying is a really good spell, and I think I probably want to keep it, but I think that my best option here might just be to play the Great Wolf. It's a really good card. It gets 1 attack for each other wolf I control and has Relentless, which is basically trample, so once it deals damage to one thing, if it kills it, it'll just move on to the next thing. So I think, and I want Mangy Wolf so that I can get like basically a hasty swing with the Great Wolf. So I'm going to sacrifice this for mana, that way I can get closer to the Jarl, and then play my Great Wolf here. Or actually, I guess I should have played it 1 over, since I'm basically moving my entire team over this turn, because I want to get away from his stupid statues that are annoying. So now I'm going to pass a turn, and my next turn should be really good. Okay, so unfortunately he was smart and he put his Brother of the Wolf all the way back here behind his thing. Ooh, I drew God Hand. That's awesome. So when its countdown becomes 0, it can basically make a wolf, which is just a 1/1. With haste for 1. So that's a really good creature to have all the way in the back, protected by your team. So I don't think I'm gonna sacrifice anything this turn, which is really usually not the right play, because I want to get more mana, but I really want all these spells. So I'm gonna get this hasty wolf out, or I'm going to get my Great Wolf to be able to attack and attack for more. And I get to do a ton of damage this turn. Almost everything on my team can attack. And I guess if I had sacrificed this, then I would have had... Okay, so he's going to summon this, which will kill my Mangy Wolf, weakening this wolf, but not really such a big deal. Unfortunately, none of my things can attack this turn, but what I am going to do is... This thing can attack next turn, but that's not a big deal. I'm just going to sacrifice this for mana, basically mana, and play this Jarl, and I think I want to play it in the middle. So we're just going to move this thing up 1, and then play the Jarl, and then next turn I can play God Hand, and I should be able to destroy both of his towers. Maybe. Alright, so he's got a Great Wolf all the way back here. He summoned a wolf instead of attacking. That weakened that thing, but that's not a big deal. Okay, so now I need to... Now I need to make my decision. A couple of things can already attack on my team, these 3 guys, so his tower is going to die. So what I want to do is maybe move everything over 1. This thing doesn't have... It does have Relentless. Okay, I didn't realize that this thing had Relentless. So that means that I'm actually definitely going to play God Hand. Yeah, definitely going to play God Hand, and I'm going to move... Yeah, this thing's only at 4, so I'm going to move both this and this over, and I'm going to play God Hand, and that basically makes all my things able to attack, and gives them all +2 attack. So this should be a pretty good turn. In fact, yeah, this is going to be the only tower he has left. Oh no, this thing didn't do that much. Oh, because since I moved all the creatures away from it, it got weaker, which was somewhat of a mistake, I guess. And his Great Wolf didn't even take any damage. Okay, so what did he do? He used Rumble, which moves all of my creatures a random place. So he made a really bad play. He should have played Rumble first, and then he would have just been able to straight up kill this thing. So yeah, that was definitely a mistake on his part. But I still have my Great Wolf, which is nice. Why is it pumped? I don't have any other wolves. Frostbeard. Oh, he put something on it that's gonna... Let's see. Frostbeard does what? When it's killed in battle, all... Oh, Frostbeard died last turn. Okay, that is interesting. But none of my things can attack. So I need to... I still might be able to draw into a Mangy Wolf or something. So let's play this Sister of the Fox over here. And nope, we can still cast this thing, and we got a Ragged Wolf. but that's not going to do much. Still, I'm going to play it. I may as well play this thing over here, and then I guess this Ragged Wolf over here. So, not a very good turn for me. I wasted my Frostbeard, which would have given all my creatures +1. Okay, so he's actually going to be able to kill one of my Vitality guys, which sucks. And yeah, he did a lot of work to me that turn, but it's not a big deal since I still have this Jarl. So Binding Root decreases a unit's move by 1, which basically means that he can't move. So it wouldn't be a bad play for me to just put it on this Great Wolf, because then I can just basically, well, I guess I don't really want to do that since I'm trying to destroy this tower. So yeah, but I'm just gonna go for cards anyway. All right, so we got an Eternal Statue. That seems okay. So this turn 6, I want to move this thing over. Oh, here's what I can do. Okay, it's gonna be a little tricky, but it should work. So I'm gonna move this here, and this here, so that I can get both of these in this row, and I can take down that tower. And then the only thing left is this 3-power tower over there, but that might be an issue in the future. So what I am going to do is, let's just make sure that we'll still kill this. So we have 9 and we have to do 8. So I can move this guy over over here, and then just put this Eternal Statue in front of this wolf over here, I guess. Make it harder for him to get there. And we're not going to cast this Frost Gale. That would hurt me more than my opponent. So we did do some work there, and we're going to be able to get my Jarl and my Great Wolf. Ooh, he's poisoning that thing. Not a big deal. Okay. Alright. We got another Binding Root, and now it wouldn't be a bad play to put it on this thing. But first I'm going to draw 2 off my Frost Gale, and I got a Mangy Wolf, which I don't really want to play right now since my Great Wolf is in no condition to attack. And I want it to be attacking next turn, not this turn. So I actually don't want to play it, which is weird. I'm going to put Binding Root on that thing so that it can't do anything really to me. And we're going to move these 2 over and then pass the turn, because I don't want to use either of these spells yet. Alright, he's going to give it +1. He's just going to put a wall up in front of the weak tower. But the Binding Root is going to be really helpful on this. Okay, so again we're gonna start moving over, and now I'm going to play this Brother of the Wolf, and I'm going to put it over here. Oh no, I meant to put it one up, but it's okay, I can still move it. And I'm going to give this guy some more power, and we'll see. Oh yeah, that's going to be the game. Okay, so 12 turns, I ended up getting 131 gold from that game, and I was never really in any threat of losing. In case you forgot, you have to destroy 3 of his towers. I'm not sure if I really explained everything to the fullest of my ability. I'm up to 241 gold now, which is pretty nice. But yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comment section. If you want to see something specific from this game, if you just want to see more matches, post that. But I'm probably going to post a trials video where I start doing some of these trials, hopefully make some money. I haven't really read them yet, but yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing next. Let me know if you want to see something specific though. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a nice day. Bye.